in this little video, I'm going to show you what we do. I've got my little glue stick, as you might say, and I've got a little brush. And the idea is that I use a little bit of the glue, the paper glue, and I think that around here I've sort of sketched a rough area that I want to glue down. That's the area. I don't need to do it all. And on top of that, we will put the foil. Okay, but first of all, I'm going to be very careful with this tape, with this glue, because I want it very thin. I don't want it to botch up or blotch up too much, because if it does that, it tends to bubble and sort of loosen. If it starts to loosen when you're shading, if it's too thick and bubbles up, it will often detach itself from the foil. The foil will come off, and then the sand can get underneath, and we don't want that. So I'm using a very fine brush, and I'm trying to get as close as I can to the end of the tape line, because that line is basically where we want our foil to go. Because it's the foil, the metal foil, that is protecting the wood from burning. What it does, it absorbs the heat from the sand. And rather than burn, the heat gets pulled out of the sand. And that's what we want. We want to have a very nice, clean edge. It doesn't matter if it goes over onto the wood itself, under the condition that you take off the foil. So I've got 2 layers here of tape, which are low tack, which means the resin isn't particularly strong. And also I'm going to have to do the ends here so that they're nice. Okay. As close as we can to that line. Because without that line, that's our accuracy right there. Now then, a little bit of tape, a little bit of foil, and then we're going to rest it over that. And this is why I use this brush, just to, I can probably pull that off there, just to paste it down. There you go, see, that's pretty good. That's good, that's good enough. If you want to, if you're not happy with some of these things, just stick them down, you know. But that should do the trick. There you go. And that is our first layer of protection. Once it's been done, you then redefine where the beginning and where the ends are, and then you use your fine knife to cut that out and pull it back. Now hopefully if you cut into the lines, it should still reveal where the bare wood is, and it's that bare wood that we need to open up and leave all the rest of the foil in place. I've just cut the foil out, and now it's a case of just pull the foil away, and this will now reveal where the bare wood is. That is where we will be putting our hot sand later. And now for this, all I need to do is get some clear tape over the top of that. Just to seal it all in place, like so. and then again make sure it's all pressed down, and then recut that out again. Again, don't forget to take away that tape that's in the middle, the clear tape. It will hinder the hot sand that goes onto that. It will tend to shrink, burn, warp, or basically curl up. And the idea is that we want to get our sand in there and then the foil to help protect by absorbing the heat. Now that's bare wood. That's basically what I want. So right now we've got all our 4 pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces that are ready for the operation of shadow casting. And we've got one more foiling to do over these, and then I think that we're ready to start the actual process itself. And there we are.